Now briefly I will discuss about my classroom methodology. Now again I will say you people that be interactive. I enjoy a lot of questions, and other to it I also feel that where is the misunderstanding going on. Although this is an introductory class, it's okay, but in subject we need to be interactive, because I have a habit of asking a lot of questions. Yeah, we were talking about classroom. First of all, as many of you all have received already those things, you will have 8 booklets that will be sent hard copy. Now again, I don't emphasize to go through these 8 booklets, but I overemphasize that you need to make these 8 booklets as your core notes. And remember, I am talking about these things because of my confidence. What happens when you prepare for civil services? You go through various notes. Various books. I have already gone through the various books, 18 to 20 books. The most acceptable book for the civil services. And remember, in every book, all chapters are not important for UPSC, because UPSC doesn't prescribe you any book. UPSC has given us the syllabus. Have they recommended any book? No. The books are actually written for college or universities. The scholars write for the universities and college. UPSC consider that my candidates are so much mature that they will be able to pick the relevant topics from variety of books. And remember, this is also the purpose of coaching. I have gone through all the books which is relevant here. Again, in every book, all the chapters are not relevant for our UPSC Sociology syllabus. If you have gone through the booklets, you will find that in Thinkers, it has been arranged in such a way that whatever the format I have discussed, explain, describe and ABCD whatsoever, all the formats fits in your notes. That is the reason I am overemphasizing you that go through these 8 booklets. I will be concluding. Yeah, I was saying here that don't purchase Yogendra Singh book right now, because you are not eligible for it. Eligible for means right now you don't have any understanding of sociology, and Yogendra Singh has used lot of jargon of sociology. And after the completion or after getting aware about sociology, you will be more capable of understanding. Okay, now first thing, 8 booklets. Go through it. Yes, I am acceptable for the healthy criticism. Go through the books. If you find that something is missing, inform me. Mostly you won't find anything missing over there. So this will give me ample opportunity to discuss the subject matter or the units in sociology in different dimensions. Other to it, what I have said, that sociology is a short syllabus. For me, it is more short. Yeah, just briefly I am discussing here about independent unit and dependent units. In paper 1, you will find, if you have gone through it, that unit 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the discipline, sociology as a science, research, design, as well as thinkers. These are the only topics which are independent. In paper 2, again you will find that unit 1, that is the perspective sociologist related to here. Unit 2, rural transformation, as well as tribal communities and population dynamics, means 6 topics are independent. So first we'll complete the independent unit and then we'll come to the dependent units, means unit 5 of paper 1, that is social stratification. In paper 1, first we'll study the social stratification of the dependent units, and then we'll move to dependent units of paper 2. We'll study the caste system. What is caste system? Caste is the social stratification of Indian society. Classes in India. In paper 2 you will find classes in India. Again, classes is also talking about stratification in modern society. So first we will go to the theoretical aspect, that is paper 1, and then from paper 1 we will go to the Indian context, that is paper 2. What is the benefit here? That remember, in paper 2 also, without the help of paper 1, your answer doesn't become purely sociological. If we talk about the caste system, we have various scholars like G.S. Ghuriye, Louis Dumont, others, Andre Bete, M.N. Srinivas, they have talked about the caste system. But the theoretical aspects you will find, they have done a lot of case study. You will find about Weber. Weber has talked about the Indian caste system as a status group. Now why it is status group? Because many times in UPSC they say that do you consider the Indian caste system is a status group? You won't get the answer from paper 2, but you will have to take it from paper 1 and then connect to the scholars. Remember, in first paper we use the word thinkers. Remember, thinkers are not sociologists. Thinkers are independent of being sociologists. Because Marx we study in sociology, we study in economics, we study in public administration, not confined to word. But sociologists are just confined to sociology, the subject. So in paper 2, what we say, G.S. Ghuriye, Louis Dumont, not Louis Dumont, M.N. Srinivas, Andre Bete, they are sociologists, they are not thinkers. So we will take the inspiration from the thinkers to format our answer, and then we'll come to the second paper. That is the reason when we study as a dependent unit, we have a very clear concept that okay, what are the thinkers related and how we can implement in India. And you won't be very much surprised, in 2025 itself, they have asked about the marriage, changing trend in marriage in India in paper 1. Remember, marriage is related to marriage in India is related to paper 2, but we found it in paper 1. So when we go through this independent and dependent way, you will be very comfortable. Either the question is asked in paper 1 or in paper 2, you are well capable to handle those things in a very sociological way. Other to it, because we are concluding, other to it, lastly I have said concept map. Remember, concept mapping is a must in sociology. This will not only give clarity of concept related to sociology, but if you write them, not today, from tomorrow you can do, if you write them in your notes and add those in your answer, I can assure you at least half marks will increase. I am just showing you the sample. This sample is very much generalized because I think that most of you are not exposed to sociology. So I am giving you a sample From next time, when we complete the topic, you will get the concept map. Actually, in sociological way, we use the word concept map, but you student, or generally in general study, it is used as concept map. You can say flow chart. It is a flow chart. It is very tough to develop a flow chart, but once you are able to develop, again you will get an edge from the other scholars. What I have said, how you can gain the highest mark. These are the small soft skills which makes you different from others. Just I am taking one of the example here. The concept mapping, for your understanding, you can use the word flow chart. Connect the following concept. Remember, first I will discuss here in the classroom, and then you will get the concept mapping test. You need to write in your home about those things, because twice when it is been done, you will be able to remember it. Here, just think about the concept map is to connect with the purity and pollution, to untouchability, to social exclusion, to structural inequality and social justice. It is one of the topic in social stratification. Just for giving you the sample I have brought here. Now what is this? Purity and pollution. What is this? This is an Indian ideology. Yes, it is an ideology. Ideology means the people who follow a particular way of thinking, they consider it is true. And because in India, we consider the ideology of purity and pollution is correct, means these are purity means pure and impure. Pollution is impure. So this leads to hierarchy. We have caste hierarchy. Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Isn't it? We have in India, we have an ideology of purity and pollution. And this has led to a hierarchy of Brahmin, Kshatriya and Vaishya, Shudra. And this, due to this legitimatized ideology, approved ideology, the hierarchy has given space to untouchability. Remember again, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras are not untouchables. Here we have the fifth fold that is known as Panchams. Panchams are considered. So due to this recognition, approval of this hierarchy, untouchability took place. Untouchability means to social exclusion. Means we in India consider that a particular caste people should not easily interact with the common people. It means they have the denial of rights. Denial of rights, they don't have equal right of participation interacting with the common people. Restriction on resources, restriction on using the opportunities. These are the denials, and this has led to a structural inequality. Yes, in traditional society in India, there was a structural inequality. Means just take what is the structure of the society, the culture, the economic system, the political system, the religious system, the educational system. These are the structure of the society, and this structure has unequal or imbalanced thing, because these untouchables, vulnerable section, they didn't have the access of the economic system, equal social system, education system. We know that in earlier days, in traditional Orthodox India, even the education was permitted only to handful of caste groups, not all the people. But post-independence, our political thinkers, they consider that we are a democratic society, means democracy means authority of the people. And in this democracy, everybody need to have equality. So we had brought various provision for social justice. What is social justice? Means those who are the vulnerable section of the society or those people who are deprived section, the government gives them priority. They give them constitutional safeguards. We know that under Article 70, untouchability has been banned. They give them reservation. They give them various preferential treatment so that they can also come at par with the society. So this is the flow chart or the, from my side, concept mapping. For nearly all the section you will have it, and again I am saying it, you should jot them into your notebook. So when you are writing your mains answer, along with the mains answer, if you give the main concept, these are the concepts, if you mention the main concept and then you describe or give the answer, this will make you answer very much different from others. Because rarely you will find that students are able to make flow chart, and mostly they are not able to make the flow chart. Flow chart is not only for the purpose of giving you the clarity of the concept, but it is also very purposeful when you are writing mains in UPSC to take the advantage or to take an edge into the marks. So briefly, because I think the battery is down, briefly these are the things related to it. Tomorrow we will be starting our first unit, the discipline, emergence of sociology in Europe, and then onward we will continue. Now, lastly, do you have any questions? I try my best to give all the answers with my experience to you people related to sociology, because it is an introductory class. From tomorrow we will go to the main subject matter, and remember, till tomorrow I am not going to ask questions from you because you are not exposed to sociology, but day after tomorrow I will be forced to ask you questions, because already I will be able to complete some of the portion. And remember, my habit of asking lot of questions, at initial stage you may feel uneasy, but those who are not from sociology, you will find that because of repeatedly asking those terminologies, those concepts, you have acclimatized yourself with those things, and these are very important for your mains. Yeah, one more thing. I will ask you people to purchase Dictionary of Sociology. One thing, Dictionary of Sociology, Oxford, Collins, anything, it will do. If you remember your school days, at that time we used to have a dictionary to improve our vocabulary. The same thing for you people, many of the terminology you won't be able to know those things. You can take the help. And second, previous year questions. Yes, my friend, purchase. If you are not purchasing, just download previous year question from internet. What is the best part is that when we go through the previous year, the way we are completing the units, you will find that most of the questions of that units are already covered in those topics. And if you feel that some of the topic is related to that particular unit and sir has not discussed it, at that time you can raise the question and I will give you the answer, because sometimes it appears that it is related to a particular unit, but it is transferred to the another unit. So with my experience, I will explain you those things. But in this way, with the previous year question, we can better measure our development while going through our classes. Okay, this is all for today. Any question? Yes? Any question? And yeah, again I will say that from tomorrow, try to adjust to speak in the class, because we are preparing for UPSC. We need to be interactive, and that also motivates me. And other to it, you will find that many of the things when you discuss with me, not only question is been raised by a single person, but many other people also listen, and they get very much their confusion diffused with the interaction. Yeah, what with the duration you are asking? Yeah, duration of the class will be 2 hours. In general, the duration of the class will be 2 hours, 6 to 8. Yes, any other question? Yeah, course duration will be 3 months. And again, I will ask you to stick with these 3 months, and you will find that lot of improvement, not only in your knowledge, but even in your personality has taken place. Because sociology, UPSC is one of the things, but when you will go deeply into sociology, you will find that your way of thinking has changed a lot during the cases. Other to it, remember 3 months is the course duration, but naturally after the completion of the course, you need my help more, because at that time, at advanced stage, I will be the best person to guide you for betterment if you are writing your mains and other things, or even that time. See, most of the time you will find that in the classroom you will get your confusion dispelled during the course itself. But again, it is reality that once you complete the course, then you are a mature person. You need an advanced tips for better, not understanding, but writing the answer. At that time I will be, because once we have started the class, now we are a team. It is now every teacher will like that their team should be the winner. So we become a team. It is not that just the 3 months, but this 3 months is very important for you to become a mature person. Mature in the sense for sociology related to UPSC.